who served in the State House and served in the Senate. Well, let me be perfectly frank with you. That's not the Scott Brown who's serving in Washington today. You see, the new Scott Brown votes every time with the 1% and with the Tea Parties. And this is serious because the election hangs in the balance. See, you make the difference. You have the responsibility today to have those tough conversations with your members, to educate your members. And I know you've started that already, because the numbers are beginning to move in the right direction and they're moving at a faster rate every single day. But we still have a long way to go and not a lot of time to get there. And at the end of the day, we'd better be honest about it. We got to ask ourselves, what do you want? What do we want? Do we want jobs? Do we want to be back at the work site and back at the plant and back on the construction site earning a good living? Because Elizabeth Warren will fight for PLAs. She'll fight to revive American manufacturing. She'll fight for education and smart investment. She'll fight for Davis-Bacon. She'll fight for funding our infrastructure. And she won't do it once in a while. She will do it every single day that she's there. We rather have? Do we want a buddy who will pat us on the back, who wears a Boston Bruin jersey with the boys? Or do we want a leader who will fight for our right to form unions and to bargain collectively for a better life for our kids and for their kids? Do we want just another Wall Street lawmaker who's been bought and sold? Or do we want someone who's so much more even than a champion of Wall Street reform? You see, we're talking about the person who visualized and campaigned for a new federal agency to protect you and to protect me and to protect our kids, to protect Main Street from Wall Street and to prevent a repeat of the financial meltdown that threw millions and millions and millions of workers out of the job market in 2008. You see, Elizabeth Warren is the champion of working people, and we have the power to send her to Washington. You know, I've learned one thing in life. It's that when I'm trying to figure something out, when I'm trying to wade through a mess, I back up and go back and return to basics. Because what am I but a third-generation coal miner from a small town in Pennsylvania? I am a product of my upbringing. What you see is what you get. In my little town of Nemacolin, about 1,800 people, if you include dogs, cats, and goldfish. Well, it's like a lot of towns across our great country. It's just another place that helps make up this great and this prosperous land. And let me tell you, I'm proud of my hometown, just like I know you are of yours. And in that town, I learned a lot about respect, and I learned a lot about responsibility, and I learned a lot about hard work, and I learned a lot about loyalty. And that's what really I learned from my family and my friends. Now, Scott Brown thinks that his pickup truck will make you forget about his votes against you, about his votes against your family. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but time after time after time, when he had a chance to stand up for you, he voted against you. 10 times he voted against collective bargaining alone. Think about that. 10 times he had the chance to stand up and say, my friends, my neighbors back home need this, and I'm going to vote for it. You see, Scott Brown thinks that he can win big by calling Elizabeth Warren an elitist. Why? Why? Because she teaches college. Well, hell, she teaches college because she's smart, because she wants to work hard, and because she cares about her kids, and I want her to be in the Senate to take care of us. You see, I'm sick of it because Democrats aren't perfect. Who is? But I've said it before and I'll say it again. Elizabeth Warren is an honest woman who will fight for working people. She'll fight for your jobs. She'll fight for your pensions. She'll fight to rebuild the American dream. She'll fight for your hometown and my hometown. She'll do it every single day. Every single day, and I know she'll do a damn good job, and that's why I don't support her 100%. I support her 150%, right? You see, brothers and sisters, this is our country. We love it. We build it. We defend it. We wake it up in the morning. We make it run all day. We repair it when it's sick. We answer the call. We fix it when it's broke. We take whatever it needs, we do. And right now, our country needs unity. Our country needs leadership. Our country needs Elizabeth Warren, so please join me in welcoming a voice for working people, a fighter for justice, a warrior for the middle class, a friend of every worker, Elizabeth Warren.